In the ruins of Metropolis's gleaming skyline, two figures face each other above the churning chaos. Kal-El, better known as Superman, the last son of Krypton and protector of Earth, and General Zod, a fellow survivor of a lost world, who brings with him the fury of its military might and the singular objective to restore Krypton at any cost. The fate of millions below hangs in the balance, as the titanic clash between these two Kryptonians prepares to shape the future of the planet. Having arrived on Earth with his lieutenants after decades imprisoned in the Phantom Zone, Zod carries with him a single-minded vision: to rebuild Krypton using the remnants of their ancient civilization, regardless of the cost to Earth and its people. Driven by what he believes is a sacred duty, Zod is unyielding. Shaped by years of hardship and indoctrinated with the militaristic values that defined Kryptonian society in its closing days. Superman, still young by Kryptonian standards and newly matured in his role as Earth's guardian, faces perhaps his ultimate test, not merely a battle of strength, but a philosophical trial about the responsibilities of power and the meaning of home. He must decide: will he stand for his adopted world even if it means the extinction of his own people's legacy? The battle itself erupts with devastating ferocity. Zod's initial assaults through the city are strategic, targeting the infrastructure bridges, communication arrays, power plants with calculated precision honed from decades of military training. His intent is clear: bring Metropolis to its knees and demonstrate to Kal-El the futility of resistance. With every blow and every crumbling building, the cost of Zod's vision becomes more apparent to the watching world. Superman, for his part, prioritizes the defense of civilians. His movements are measured, intercepting debris mid-flight, shielding crowds from collapsing glass and steel, working to minimize casualties with superhuman speed and care. Each second he spends on rescue rather than offense, however, allows Zod to gain ground. For the first time, Superman faces an adversary who matches his power and exceeds him in tactical ruthlessness, an enemy who recognizes empathy as a strategic vulnerability. Zod calls out to Superman, broadcasting his intentions across the city's emergency frequencies. Endless rhetoric about Kryptonian destiny, about rightful inheritance, and about the weakness of sentimental attachment to humanity ring out over speakers and through hijacked airwaves. To Zod, Earth is but a vessel, a means to an end a world to be terraformed, its people mere collateral. As the confrontation escalates, the two Kryptonians clash in the heart of the city. Sonic booms shatter windows as they collide at supersonic speeds, crashing each other through monolithic skyscrapers and across city blocks. The force of their punches leaves craters in concrete and sends shockwaves echoing for miles. While Zod presses his advantage, adapting quickly to Earth's gravity and his newfound powers, Superman is forced to fight with restraint, mindful always of the devastation each misstep could bring. The tide appears to turn as Zod seizes the upper hand in combat. Devoid of moral restraints, Zod unleashes his full arsonizer vision: hurricane breaths, bone-shattering blows. Superman, battered and bleeding, is driven through the remains of Grand Central Station. The shattered marble, a grim testament to the escalating violence. In these moments, Superman's resolve is tested as he faces the real possibility of defeat, a scenario he has never truly confronted. But beneath the brutality, key differences emerge. Zod, bred for war and unable to comprehend compassion, is blind to the bonds Superman has formed with humanity. That bond proves critical as Superman draws strength not simply from the yellow sun, but from the pleas and courage of the citizens he seeks to protect. The turning point arrives as Superman realizes that to defeat Zod, he must fully embrace Earth as his home, accepting that being Kryptonian is not a matter of genetics, but of choice and principle. In the climactic moments, the battle narrows from citywide chaos to a single, excruciating choice. Zod, unable to claim victory through strength, seeks to break Superman's will by targeting helpless bystanders. With his heat vision aimed at innocents, he forces Superman to choose: let them die or end Zod's life. Superman, tormented, makes the impossible decision. With a final agonizing effort, he ends Zod's rampage, and in doing so, sacrifices the last link to his lost heritage. In the aftermath, the city is devastated, the casualties heavy, but Earth is saved. Superman stands alone amid the rubble, haunted by the cost but resolute. He has made his choice, not as an alien, but as humanity's guardian. The legacy of Krypton ends with a promise, not of conquest, but of hope. The battle between Superman and General Zod reshapes not just Metropolis, but Superman himself. He emerges not simply as a hero, but as a symbol, a testament to the weight of power, the tragedy of loss, and the enduring strength of compassion in the face of violence. For Earth, it is the day its greatest champion truly became one of its own.